What is going on, guys and girls? My name is James Orthexy and welcome back today to Hello Neighbor. How are you doing, everyone? Welcome back, welcome back. What you just saw there was actually one of the new little cutscenes that was added after we finished playing. Because since we started playing Hello Neighbor, the full build, whatever you want to call it, there have been 7 updates. And like every single update, they've added changes to the puzzles and new cutscenes and new bits and pieces in the houses and all that good stuff. So yeah, we never saw that the first time. I thought we'd watch it because why the heck not? But yeah, welcome back, everyone. How are you doing? I hope you are good. Today, we continue on here with our mission to go behind the scenes into all the very, very sneaky, cheeky places in Hello Neighbor. So yeah, today we're going to be doing Act 3, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and just have a little poke around the inside and around the house itself, but I think most of the shenanigans and cool stuff is going to be found out of the map boundaries. So we're going to go to, you know, the church, we're going to go to the lake and all that good stuff, and yeah, it's going to be exciting. So I think the first thing that we're going to do here is, actually, so I've got the trainer on. Have I got the trainer on? Did I remember to put it on? I forgot to put it on. Fantastic. Bear with, lads. Okie dokies, we should be rolling. So, yeah, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to use the ghost mode but not use the protection activating thingamajig. So, boom, there it is. Well, there we go. So I just thought I'd show you this because kind of might as well. If you use the ghost mode trainer and you don't disable the protections, it normally teleports you straight away. This is what happens in Act 3. It just teleports you into, it just looks like a painting. I don't know what that is. It kind of looks like some bars, but I have no idea why they did this. At one point, it was actually a QR code, which was a really, really cool little Easter egg. It seems that they got rid of that, unless if you use some crazy color correction on that, it turns into a QR code or something. I have no idea. But okay, let's stop messing about here with the weird protection-y thingamajigs. Let's go and disable them. Let's go and have a little look around. Okay, so here we go. Let's go and have a little look. One thing that I did want to check, there is apparently inside the post box, there is a parcel. There is not a parcel. Who told me that? I have no idea. What on earth is this? A Murtino. Oh, wow, look at this. So, as I kind of mentioned before, like, there's loads of really weird new things that have been added, just like kind of background decoration. This looks like the neighbor has just purchased himself a very fancy schmancy brand new keycard reader. And for some reason, he's decided to then freeze the keycard in his freezer. He's gone a bit mad. It was very, very strange. Okay, so one thing that I do want to check. Now, this is something that was mentioned to me as well, and I had no idea it was actually a thing. So when we were actually playing the game, we were looking in and around the area, seeing if we can find the golden gramophone, which would... Actually, we can have a little look in here. No, there's nothing. We were looking for the golden gramophone, which we could use for the golden apple. Now, we never actually fully grew the apple tree because I never found the golden gramophone to put it in. And I'm not 100% sure it's even in the game. I don't know. If it is in here somewhere, hopefully we'll find it. But apparently, if we go behind the house, which is somewhere that we can't actually get... Oh, yeah, look. Would you look at that? It's a lockpick. Why? Why is this a thing? So, I'm pretty convinced if you don't have the ghost mode trainer, you cannot get back here because the game stops you. Yeah, look. The game stops you from actually getting here in the first place. So why, oh why, would they just randomly put a lockpick? That's so weird. I don't even think there's anywhere to use the lockpick, is there? I have no idea. I don't think so anyway. I'm pretty sure we unlocked every single door that we possibly could in and along the way, and I definitely didn't see anything that we could use as a lockpick. Unless, of course, we can use the lockpick to do this. Oh, okay, no, stay away from me. Stay away from me, buddy. Does the lockpick open this? Out of interest. No. So we actually never found the wrench either, which is another really weird thing, like... I don't know where it went. I have no idea. Normally we're pretty thorough with these kind of things, but the wrench was one of the mystery items that I never ever found the location of. I'm still a little bit bamboozled by it, to be honest with you. I have looked. It must be here somewhere. Okay, so... Ooh, let's go and have a little look around here. Nothing in there. This is where the seed is located, of course. And the thing is, why would they even give you the seed in the first place on this, like, special platform if the golden apple didn't do anything? I mean, there used to be a little cutscene, right, where you became the neighbor or you saw it from the neighbor's eyes. Never found the gramophone. Really, really weird. Okay, let's... Ooh. Am I in the cogs? Whoa, look at that. This is what the cogs look like. In case you're wondering. I don't want to go in there too much. I seem to remember, like, one time I went in there, I got really, really stuck. Oh. Oh, I never saw that. This is the electromagnet room. Got a massive turbine inside there. I'm just sort of having a little look around some roof spaces, you know, kind of areas that we wouldn't normally see. And one of the builds, I think this was the little area where the golden gramophone was located. At one point, they moved it, obviously, like, since then. But really, really strange. Really strange. So, okay, this is the important one. This is the one that shrinks. See, the weird thing as well is this is another thing that we actually discovered whilst we were playing. We found that there was a way to get on top of the windmill because they wouldn't give you this pipe and then they wouldn't give you these heaters and they wouldn't give you this unless they wanted you to go up to the top. But the only thing up here was just this. It was just a tire. It didn't do anything. I'm going to leave my lockpick up here. Is there anything inside it? Whoop. No. Huh. Really, really strange. Okay, so I don't know if there's very much inside the house that is secret, because pretty much every single room that we see is used for something. However, if we leave the map and we go somewhere else, we might actually be able to find some cool stuff. So, oh, okay, yeah, this is the secret room, of course, isn't it? So, yeah, this was like the one which I think has the most secrets in, and of course, in the corner, boom, it has the very, 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 very special picture. Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? Okie dokies, it's time to leave the map. Yeah, the cool thing about the trainer as well is you can speed up time. So as you can see here, all of the cars are just going absolutely crazy. It's the man, he's wanted. We never found out who that was. That also really annoyed me. Who is that? Is it the neighbor? I don't know. It doesn't look anything like him. It's just a weird dude with sunglasses. Really strange. Unless he was no, I don't know. Actually have no idea. Okay. Should we go and fly to the lake? So this is where I think there's actually quite a few secrets, and we did find a couple of them in the last Beta 3 build. There was a couple of random things down by the lake, so let's go and take another little look-see. So first things first. Yeah, okay, it's still here. This is the pizza van. Now, at first I was kind of like, why on earth would they crash a pizza van? We see this in the end cutscene when we complete the game. However, I think this is the very same pizza van that was involved in the accident with the neighbor and his wife, which caused his wife to die. That's kind of what I think. It looks the same. It's got like the L pizza in it. There's nothing inside it. A bit weird that it's crashed into the lake, but hey. Okay, what else have we got? Oh yeah, look at this. A security shark. Woohoo! I wish we could pick him up. He kind of just sits in here. I'm guessing they were just testing what it looked like in water, and they just sort of left it in the lake. But oh, huh? Random gramophone with a JT. I'm guessing this is. Oh, I can pick it up. No way. Can I play this on something? I wonder. Okay, I'm going to take that with me. I don't think we can play it anywhere. Let me... Oh! No, hang on. Oh, come on. Whoa! Can I... I'm going to take it with me. I don't think I can play it anywhere. I'm going to try. I mean, this is broken. But if we can find another record player somewhere, maybe we can play it. I don't know. So we've got a couple of boats. Is there anything different in and around here? Because this is like the factory area, and... Did we see any of the factory in the game? Not sure we did. Oh, hello. Okay, yes. Okay, so this is something that I was a little bit confused about. Do you remember a couple of episodes ago I said, oh yeah, make sure you remember this satellite dish thing on the side of the house? I thought that this was the same satellite dish that was stuck on the side of a house, and I thought it would like flown over here. But having looked at it a little bit closer, it actually kind of looks like a satellite that was in the sky. You know what I mean? It doesn't really look like a house satellite dish. Why is it just crashed in a lake? Sometimes this game is so confusing. I think a lot of things just they don't really get explained. They're just sort of, yeah, it's a thing. This is Hello Neighbor, isn't it? It's just what they do. Okay, let's go and have a little look over here. So I think this is the police station. I want to say this wasn't in the game either, but they just decided to build a building of it. I think it's the police, wasn't it? Did it say police outside? Yeah, la police. So basically police. Anything inside the police station? Can you imagine if you found like a cell or something in here with the neighbor in it? Oh, why didn't they ask me to do some stuff for this game? I could have given them loads of cool ideas. No, nothing in the police station, but we're kind of making our way around in a big loop. So here is the hospital, which is called the Soggy Pal. Obviously, the hospital was where we met the neighbor who was like crying because his wife has just died. So it was somewhere inside this building. Obviously, the building in reality doesn't actually look like there's anything in it, but It all kind of like relates back to the story, which is very cool. They seem to have not done anything with it whatsoever. I mean, these are kind of like the same buildings that we saw a couple of times before, but we might as well go and have a look at them. So, okay, next up... Ah, yes! This is where we drive in. So in case... Oh, yeah, and the masks. We never learned what the masks were for. Crow, do you know what this mask is? Can I put the mask on the crow? No. This is just where you drive in, like, and it shows you the cutscene with, like, the welcome to Wayland Krubs, or whatever this place is called. But yeah, these weird masks that we found. So they never really explained that. And I'm wondering if they never explained that because it was always just a troll, or if they did it just because they never actually got quite round to putting it into the game. I'm probably the latter, but hey. Really, really weird. I remember because this is the first time we saw it, there was one inside the house at one point. Our house, not the neighbours. And then there was another one outside the supermarket, right? So this was the supermarket. Let's go into just normal walkie mode. Well, they were a little bit quicker. Yeah, it used to be like... Oh, God. I can't get close to it. Huh. Well, it used to be up on here. Kind of a little bit like that. But against the wall. Really strange. I don't think there's anything inside the supermarket, is there? No, it's completely empty. Okay, so onwards we go. Nothing too much has changed around here. Ooh, okay, so we still have this, but this time around they have finally actually updated this weird thing, and it actually looks like a monument now. No way. So this wasn't in the storyline at all, unless I'm very much mistaken. It wasn't in any of the cutscenes. However, they just thought, you know what, let's just put it in. Let's just have two hands shaking on this huge monument in the middle of a residential area. I don't understand. Hello, neighbour, I love you, but you confuse me sometimes, I'll be honest. You really, really confuse me. It's cool, though. Does it mean anything? What does it even mean? Okay, and I think the most important secret and spoiler and thingamajig about this game is definitely in the graveyard. I think they just added this for the fun of it, especially because, you know, they know that channels like mine, although not my channel, because I didn't get an Easter egg. Oh, it's so sad. But, you know, like, lots of channels like to go and sort of explore the outer areas and stuff, and this is one that I picked up, and I did this in my, like, explanation thing. So when we actually see the neighbour's car crash with his wife in one of the Act 1 nightmares, we also see at the same time in the background this green house, which is the M13 house. Now this guy is the guy who makes the trainer. So the trainer that I'm using right now, it's like on YouTube. You just type in Hello Neighbor Trainer and it links you to this guy's YouTube page. And this guy has been doing this for ages, and the developers know about it, which is cool. But this was in the background of the crash, which kind of led me to think, okay, so there must be something in the graveyard. Well, yes, of course there is. I'm sure you guys have seen this already, but kind of just to double show you, it's the grave of his wife. Oh, it's so sad, man. Look at that. So there we have it. We have the grave of the neighbor's wife in the graveyard. It's so sad. Look at it. You've got like the picture. It doesn't have a name. It would be really cool if it had a name on there so we could actually know what she was called. But, I mean, this wasn't here in any of the betas. They just did this for the final version, and it kind of ties up the story, and it's sort of like, I guess it just gives you 100% confirmation that that is definitely what the storyline is. So yeah, there we have it. Look at that. Oh, it's so sad. I don't think there's anything else in the graveyard, so like there's no kid things or whatever, which kind of leads me to think, well, maybe the kids aren't actually dead. Maybe he isn't quite as crazy as we think he is, and maybe the kids were just like, I don't know, like kidnapped or something, or went missing, and maybe they are still alive. So maybe all of his craziness is kind of like partly true. I don't know. There's lots of theories. Okie dokies. I think finally the only place that we have really left to look at is the school. So, I mean, we've done kind of like a little loop of all of the outside buildings. I think, to be honest, the graveyard bit is the coolest thing. But yeah, look at this. This is Wayland Krubs School. So I guess we live in Wayland Krubs, which is the name of this place, which I don't think we actually knew up until now. Anything in these cars? No. But yeah, here's the school. So we do have the school nightmare, of course, which is quite a fun one. Nothing inside the buildings, nothing outside the building. I think these are really just background things. You know, at one point I was kind of thinking, especially early on in the Hello Neighbor games, I was thinking, well, are they going to like let us into here? Are we going to move around the map? Are we going to have like special levels in all of these buildings? No, I think they're just there for background. But yeah, pretty cool. So I just did like another little loop. I was just looking for the golden gramophone. I don't know where it is, man. Oh, does it even exist? I bet it does somewhere. I mean, this is such a big map. It's such a huge map. The weird thing is, though, we did find that lockpick, which was sort of outside of where you can actually go. So, but why would they not include it? It's a part of the game. Ugh. Sometimes you just have to say, yep, that's just what happens. I don't think there's anything else really for us to look at. I think in terms of like Act 3 and this particular map, I think we're pretty much done. My quest to play the record is fruitless. Doesn't work, man. Are you serious? Oh, I thought I had it for a second. No. I don't think I saw any record players which didn't have a disc on. I mean, there was the one outside which was broken, so we can't really use that, but to my knowledge, there was only the green one and the red one. Unless, wherever this stupid golden record player is, maybe that's the one that we can load the disc into. I'm going to Google this. Hang on. I'm not convinced. It must be somewhere. When you Google search to try and find some help, and what comes back in your search results? Your own video. And is it a useful one? No, it isn't. Unbelievable. Okay, well, I don't think anyone's found it. At least from what I could just search. If you know where it is, please let me know. We'll come back in another video and find it. But yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I think that is probably going to be about it for this episode here in Hello Neighbor. So today we kind of just looked around the outsides to have a little look, see what's going on. We found some weird stuff in the lake, but I think it's kind of cool to go and visit the graveyard and see the grave of the wife, which definitely kind of ties up that sort of plot and sort of story arc and stuff. But yeah, so there's still plenty more things that I want to do with this game. Obviously, we still need to go and look at all of the finale scenes, which are really, really cool. And also, there's loads of the nightmares and stuff, which we haven't looked at. So if you would like to see those as well, then please put me in that like button to help show me your support and all that good stuff. And if you are not yet subscribed, go for it, because we do Hello Neighbor Done Fun. But until next time, thank you once again for watching. It's been such a pleasure. As always, thanks. Ranting up!